Hello. I hope you ladies just seen my recent post. If you didn't see it, go to my profile and you will see that I posted about your body never lies to you. When you go to the doctor and they do some test, or they either tell you everything's fine, your test results are fine, or they might do some of them and say some of them abnormal, but it's just um, tell you it's one thing, but inside of you, it's something deeper. Inside of you, what they're telling you is definitely not what you feel. Know that your body doesn't lie. There's always hidden stressors, what I call it, what FDNs call it, hidden stressors. So these hidden root causes. And if you feel like what the doctor's telling you, the reason for you feeling like crap, for your illness, if you feel like it doesn't resonate with you, you have to put these big girl pants on, right? You have to understand that they might didn't find your cause, that reason why you're feeling like you're feeling. Or it might be, it's just, they try to chase your symptom. I always say that your symptoms, like thyroid problem is a symptom, endometriosis actually is a symptom. Like a lot of what we call diseases, they are actually not diseases, they're symptoms. And the reason why you're feeling this way, it's somewhere deep inside. There are reasons for that in your body. And your doctor might didn't find it yet. They might did the wrong type of testing. Please don't think that all the tests are equal. Some of the tests, like so many times, picture this. People come to me and they're doing one gut test. I actually had a naturopath that told me, I am so disappointed in gut testing because I never find anything exciting. So I don't even do this gut testing anymore. And this is horrible because like 80% of what's going on with you, it's either with your hormones, either in your liver or in your gut. But the thing is, doctor's data kit is such a weak test that you rarely find anything. And then I do GI map test after that, and I see like we find the candida, we find beta glucocornidase. It's when your liver is basically trashed with toxins. We find dysbiosis, we find SIBO, when you have this crazy bloating, when you cannot absorb vitamins and nutrients, when your hair is falling out, when you have B12 deficiency, anemia. It's all coming from SIBO. Anemia, it's just the symptom. And a lot of times the actual symptom is far from what's going on in your body. Like thyroid never comes first. Watch any of my videos about thyroid. It's usually the liver problem because it's the thyroid hormone gets activated in the liver. It's a lot of times SIBO and thyroid. A lot of times it's SIBO because you actually don't absorb basically this bacteria in your small intestine chew up the minerals that help your thyroid gets inside of your cell. And all the time, any problems with your hormones, especially with thyroid, especially like things like low progesterone, I see the problem is that your cell becoming hormone resistant. It's not just insulin resistance. None of the hormones can get inside of the cell. And what's important, especially for us women, to have energy, to have vitality, to have good skin, to look young, to feel pretty, we need our hormones to get inside of the cell, and this is not happening, and all these toxins get trapped inside, and there are reasons for that, hidden reasons that your doctors don't find. Example, let me tell you what the hidden stressor what the hidden stressors are. For the H, we have hormones. I, it's immune system. D, digestion. D, detoxification. E, energy production. And N, nervous system. When you come to me, and what I want you to ask from a practitioner, when you go to any doctor or practitioner, they need to look at your body as a whole. They need to understand that your symptoms somewhere in your body can be far from what's actually causing that symptom. They don't need to chase that symptom. They don't need to take the symptom and compare it to some medication on how naturopaths love to do it, supplements, and then you end up just taking supplements, but that's not going to fix the problem. The diet, like how many people got on AAP diet, got on paleo diet, got on vegan diet, and they are heartbroken because they spend money, they spend time, they did everything how it's supposed to be, but they don't see the results. Because you can't eat your way out of every problem. Please understand that. It's not about the diet, and it's not about taking supplements. Because supplements becoming right now like new medications, the same thing. People again spending money and spending time and getting heartbroken. The thing is, it's not just about that. We have so many other hidden stressors in, like I said, hormone, immune, digestion, detoxification, and it's these stressors lead that our cell becoming like a jail. Things get trapped in, toxins, they're not coming out, and we're becoming hormone resistant. You go to the doctor, they check your blood, they see the hormones circulating it, or they do your synthetic hormones, or they do like compounding pharmacy bioidentical hormones. They're gonna help a little bit because these hormones start circulating more hormones in your blood and you feel a little bit better. But the thing is, what's really important, if these hormones not getting inside of your cell, and if they didn't fix that problem, hormone resistance, these hormones not going to help for long. This not going to help your problem, right? And where's these things all happen? Start with our hypothalamus, our part of the brain that signals, hey body, it signals to pituitary gland, another part of your brain, hey manager, go tell the people or like the organs, like ovaries to produce hormones, your adrenals, thyroid. So if we have already imbalance here inside of your brain, you can do whatever with your body. If your brain is not telling your body what to do, that's it. It's not gonna do what you wanted. And you're gonna have a lot of symptoms and you're gonna have problems with the hormones. What can be the problems with your brain? It can be calcification. When your calcium goes instead of your bones, it goes to your brain. Calcification of the nervous system of the part of your brain. It can be fear, living in fear every day. It can really deactivate and mess up with your hypothalamus. And really, it can deactivate your thymus, the fear, living in constant stress, like again, hidden stressors outside and inside. It can come, in the World War II, they were opening the dead people. And the thing is, they wouldn't find thymus in those people. And they thought maybe just children have thymus, and thymus is the gland responsible for your immunity. Think about COVID and all of that stuff. The thymus is, in an energy world, it's your heart center. It's your actual heart. That's what you produce lots of your hormones. Your thymus signaling to your body to produce hormones. Your brain signaling. And the fear deactivates these parts of your body. This basically like the major parts of where you telling your body what to do. Okay? So there are other hidden stressors. So when you come to me, I look at you, I look at your life, I look at your body, I talk to you about everything that's going on with you. It's not just about food. So I help you, I teach you how to get out of the childhood traumas, trapped emotions, feeling miserable in your marriage if we need to talk about this. We're doing exercises, we're doing practices. Of course I cover the diet. Of course I think that in certain things we're so depleted, in certain minerals, we need to support that. Okay, but the hidden stressors, like I said, can be childhood traumas, trapped emotions, feeling miserable, leaky gut and SIBO. A lot of times when you do just regular gut tests, they see that you have some imbalance of good bacteria, bad bacteria, and they say it's okay, but it's not. In SIBO, actually, good bacteria creates a lot of problems, because instead of being in your large intestine, where they absorb the leftovers of your food, they get in the small intestine, and they absorb your food before you get any chance to absorb it. They eat up your food. So basically, that's where anemia coming from. That's what B12 deficiency coming from. That's where bloating coming from. You're losing your hair coming from. You're becoming hormone resistant because these guys produce lots of toxins. They go straight to your liver. Okay. When you're living in fear, when you're living in fear through this, again, we're talking about brain again, through the part of your brain and through vagus nerve, it can deactivate your digestion completely. So you have no hydrochloric acid, you don't have no protection. So parasites, infections, toxicity, mold, what's the name? What's it called? Like different pathogens can get in. Viruses, that's what I was trying to think of. Viruses can get in. And this is heartbreaking because people think, and I see so many times people go to doctors and they just look at certain part of the body, but this is not how we heal, ladies and gentlemen. This is not how we heal. Can be like, again, parasitic infections, sluggish fatty liver. Everybody don't pay attention to this organ because it doesn't hurt. Like almost all of your liver can become fatty, destroyed, sluggish, not working, but you don't even know it. If your gut hurt, you will notice, you have indigestion. A lot of times people have, if you have this like burping, bloating, if you're feeling sluggish, if you have no energy, this is your liver. Okay, the anger, a lot of emotions can get trapped in your liver. And now look at all of this. And when your liver is not working, when you have overgrowth in your small intestine, yeast coming, biofilm, and forget about minerals, vitamins. Nothing can get in your body. Nothing gets to your cells, to your tissues. You're eating and you need more and more food because you don't get minerals, you don't get vitamins, and you don't get glucose. It's not signaling to your brain that you ate. That's why you need something sweet after you eat. That's why you feel like you always need to eat more and more. We're eating so much nowadays, but we're not getting nourished. A lot of time I see the fat big people, they actually starving on inside because nothing gets inside the cell. Nothing gets inside where it's supposed to be. We all spending our money working for just for nothing. We just go in the toilet and these foods just go through us. We're not getting what we're supposed from this food. And when you're getting these vitamins, nutrients inside of your cell, like your blood, your tissues, that's when you don't need that much food. We actually don't need that much food. Low stomach acid, because of the stress, and always with all my clients, I go through stress. I help you to lie to your body, tell it you're not that stressed. I teach you the things, how to put more love in your life, how to get rid of constant fear, how to develop as a person. Because for a woman, for example, if you live in miserable marriage, and it doesn't mean you have to divorce, but if you don't know the tools, if you don't have a maturity, nobody teach us. Our mothers don't teach us how to deal with our husbands, how to deal with our life, with something, how to find something that excites us. We go miserable, we go to work, we argue with husband, then we have to get in bed with our husband. We're miserable constantly, non-stop. And when your soul trying to tell you, hey babe, you came to this earth to be happy, what the heck are you doing? And you don't hear your soul, that's when these problems manifest in the physical body. Google Louise Hay. She has a lot of beautiful books. She's teaching, a lot of people teaching right now that all these physical symptoms, it's when you do not hear, you do not hear yourself anymore. So your body, your soul, your mind, your heart is screaming to you, babe, you're going wrong direction. SOS, wake up. And when you don't hear it, it starts manifesting in your physical body. Okay, the anger, the fear. It's like I always tell to my clients, it's like imagine your clothes, right? If you start cutting pieces off of it, always betraying yourself with a miserable relationship, with the work that you hate, with always thinking like everybody's against you, plotting something against you. Eventually, by the end of, like do this for a month, cutting the pieces every time you feel fear, every time you're upset, every time you feel like, gosh, the whole world is just like something is wrong with my life. Cut a piece off of your shirt. In a month, you will have a like shirt full of holes. This is how your soul look. Because every time you betray yourself, and when you betray yourself, when you're miserable, when you want to cry, when you want to scream from pain, you cannot talk about health. And you think just eating avocado is going to help you? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm kind of like, when I'm talking about this, I just want to cry because I want you to understand. Because I felt this. I've been in this situation. And that's why I've been in this horrible situation when all of this was just too much. I've said, okay, I hit the bottom. And I don't want this for you. Don't hit the bottom, okay? You can change this. I promise you, we're all very powerful, amazing human beings. We women are so smart. We're so powerful. If you put a little bit of effort, a system, and you understand it's not just about the food, I promise you, you can reach the stars. You can change. Like, we're raised inside of us. We bring a human being to life out of nothing, out of two little cells. Do you think, we are so powerful? We can get better, we can heal from cancer. We can heal from whatever. There are people who did that before us. And do you think like little hormone imbalance can stop you, or just like IBS or anything like this? You can do this. I believe in you 100%. But you need to understand your thoughts create emotions in your body. These emotions create the chemical reactions. These emotions influence your brain, influence your thymus, influence your immune system. And these parts of our body, then they signal to other parts, and we call it hormones, okay? Hormones are just chemical messengers. So I teach my clients, I teach how to stop betraying yourself, how to like cut these pieces of your clothes, If you're miserable in a marriage is always, your husband is always a reflection of you. It's a mirror. Everything you don't like about yourself, everywhere you don't work on yourself, everywhere you feel like, every part you hate in yourself, you're gonna see it in your husband. I know it sounds harsh, but they're just reflection. Everybody, everything. People at work, your friends, your husband, your kids, especially your kids. I always say, and I see it in my kids, if I don't like something, I see my kids are acting ridiculous, I work on myself. When I process it in myself, my kids change right away. But this is a little bit too far, right? I hope you're ready for it. I just want to tell you, you cannot eat yourself out of every problem. And when I do take somebody on board, we do a lot of work. We do a lot of transformational work, because if you're miserable, if you have fear every day, it doesn't mean what kind of supplements or what kind of like food I'm going to give you. You're going to be miserable and you're going to be sick. I'm getting a little bit deeper. The mineral balance. We don't go outside anymore. We don't touch the dirt. Our best probiotics come not from the jar, okay? Not from, you go to the store and you spend this crazy money on these probiotics that who knows, it's just so many of them right now. Half of them don't even pass your stomach acid, and half of them are going to be just putting the logs into the fire, because lactobacillus, I'm going to get a little bit technical right now. Lactobacillus work against SIBO, so you can't do this. So the best way is just touch the dirt. Okay, so it's a lot of the hidden stressors, a lot of things I want you to pay attention to. But the main point of the whole video is to don't get disappointed. Don't think that nobody can help you. You can help yourself. And if the doctor said, hey, it's just you're okay, your test not showing, don't believe them. They just didn't find it. It might be SIBO. It might be, I can listen to you all day. Oh, thank you, my dear. It might be your, mineral imbalances. You might be so depleted in minerals, and might be calcium going to your heart instead of your bones. It might be mold. It might be hormone resistance. It might be toxic liver. It might be fatty liver. It might be these emotions. It might be the guy you hate, but you have to sleep with him. It might be like you just literally hate your job. And it's hard to get better when you hate your job. But and when the clients come to me, of course I'm not gonna make them quit the job, but we'll find something they like to do. We'll find that a lot of techniques, a lot of big things. If you want to work with me, I take you on board. I look at you as a whole, right? Then I do the right type of testing. Right type of testing is very, very important. Like I do GMAP instead of Dr. Data Kit because I can see the data, really good raw data that I work with. If I don't find it, we're going to do something else where I do find your hidden stressor. Then I talk to your life. I see what the hidden stressors in your life. Okay. Then I find all of them one by one. There is some people have more, some people have less. We remove them. Then I find the healing opportunities. We find something like where I can help you to fix the situation in your marriage, in your life. There are a lot of things, but you have to work on yourself. This is the most beautiful job. And never, ever, ever freaking give up. You're so powerful. Women are amazing. We can grow a child out of nothing, basically, pretty much, like a little cell. Don't you think you can fix yourself? Don't you think you can fix your life? Don't you think you can fix? It might take a little bit of time. You might work smarter and hire somebody, or find somebody who you resonate with and they'll show you the faster way. Might be a little bit longer if you do it yourself. That's fine. But this is the most beautiful job you do on yourself. And find where you can find that healing opportunity. Don't think that you're broken. Don't become this lady who's just, that's it, I'm just miserable and a warrior. You don't have to fight your own body. You have to find what it's trying to tell you. That's it. You don't work against your body. This is not, genetics is a bullshit. Epigenetics teach us you can change anything with your genes inside of your body. You just have to find the hidden stressors, you have to remove them, and you have to find the healing opportunities in all the areas, not just diet, not just, supplements. So I take you on board. I look at your body as a whole, everything. I do the right type of testing. I do the techniques that help me to pull these trauma, unreleased emotions, pull more and more and more out of your body and remove it. Then I will find healing opportunities. Of course I use nutrition. Of course I use diet. Of course I use supplements because we are severely freaking depleted. We need to use them. Then, then we create a game plan that works for you, for your unique body, for your unique lifestyle, for your unique situation. That's when you get success. That's when, and I inspire you. We'll see if something not working, we change it around and we find what works. And I'm there 100% for you. I become your cheerleader. We put investigators hats on and we do it together. And you can totally do it without me or without anybody else. It's going to be a little bit harder. Trust me, I just have a lot of experience with that now. And I'm gaining more and more the more people I work with. But I believe in you. But the thing is, if you want to go through my system, my Thriving Woman Protocol, reach out to me. I'm here to help. And I'm here and I am, you don't, until you try, you're not going to know what's good, if it works, right? Until you try. Everything in your life, that's why you're here. Listen to what your body's, your soul telling you. And if it's like GPS. Set the intention, you can do it. Totally can do it. Change your life, change your body, anything. I'm a big example of that. Create the intention, but then you need to start shifting the gear. GPS is not going to tell you where to go until it's like everything in life like this. You set the intention, you put it on the paper, you can Google it, then the Google suck it in and start sending you videos and start sending you people who can help with every problem you have, okay? But the thing is, if you want the faster route, you turn the GPS on, right? But you have to shift the gear. You have to start your car. You have to start going left, and then GPS can tell you, hey, babe, you're going wrong way. Let's go right. That's how universe, God, whatever, they're going to help you. But you need to start doing something, okay? And if you want to do it faster, if you want to do it smart way, talk to me. I can help, but I'm going to be your cheerleader. We're going to look at the hidden stressors we have until we find them. And that's going to be your part. You do everything I say. I tell you, hey, here, here, here. And then it's going to, you do this beautiful job. It's amazing. Think about the destination, but always enjoy the process. Enjoy listening to your body again. And we women, we need to do it through pleasure. We cannot be hating everything, hating the process of healing, hating like the whole life, hating ourselves, our bodies, and think we're gonna heal with just removing some nightshades from your diet. Come on now. I've seen people thriving on paleo, vegan, and be miserable and sick on paleo, vegan, and keto, and all of this stuff. Please realize it's not about that. Okay? Just removing nightshades or, I don't know, pork from your diet, it's not going to give you healing. People, look at the internet, look at the nutrition, people fighting until they bleed over whose diet is the best. It's not about that. Okay, I just want to give you back hope. Don't think that because you followed certain diet and everybody's saying it helped them and didn't help you, something is broken in you. No, don't think it's your doctor has said like your tests are okay. It's just like, it's just all in your head. No, they don't know your life. They don't know what's going on in your body. They didn't dig enough. They didn't care enough. The only person who cares is you. That's what I understand in my practice. I need to deeply care, and we might make mistakes. We might dig it a little bit deeper and find something else. But we need to care about each other. We need to put a little bit more love and understanding to each other's lives. Yeah? All right, my dears. I have to go take care of my daughter now. Oh, my Instagram, just my phone died and I won't be able to save it in my Instagram. But that's okay. If you want to read my post on Instagram, you can always do that about the hidden stressors. And I love you, and thanks. Yes, I'm so happy that you like listening to me. And I talk to you soon. If you want to do me a favor, if you really like this video, if you enjoyed it, just share it, like it, say something to me, give me feedback. I mean, talk to me. Don't ever think if you like starting conversation that you have to like, it's some sort of commitment. We're people, we're here to help each other, right? Okay, so if you want to talk to me, just reach out, schedule the appointment, talk to me. I can help. Okay, bye-bye.